Hello, thanks so much for joining me today. My name is Stephanie, and I will be your yoga teacher today. Today's flow is going to be a powerful flow, and it's going to be quite different than my normal flows. We're going to do a little bit of repetition to allow your body to become familiar with some of these positions. We're going to start in all fours. So, go ahead and meet me on your mat in your most beautiful all fours position. Making sure that our hips are over our knees, and then coming in and making sure the shoulders are over the wrists. Beautiful. Once we get here, we're just going to go ahead and jump right in by dropping that belly, lifting that chest, taking that gaze up. And exhale, we round through the spine, coming in for our cat position. Let's go ahead and do a few of these to the breath. Inhaling, and then exhaling on the round. Inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Go ahead and come back. Turn the hands to the outside edges of the mat and then just rock right to left here. Beautiful. Go ahead and point them towards you and rock forwards and backwards. Get a nice stretch to those forearms here too. Beautiful. Come back. All fours. You're going to go ahead and send that right leg back. Left arm forward. Hold. We're going to bring this left arm out to the side. Right leg to the side. Hold. Front and back. Maybe reaching around, grabbing for that right ankle. Little kick up. Breathe. And release. Very nice. Left leg back, right arm forward. Take that gaze forward and hold. Right hand to the side, left foot to the side. Breathe. No holding, no clenching here. Back around, forwards and back. Reach around, grab for that left ankle. A little kick action here. Beautiful. Release. Planting those hands, tucking those toes, and hovering the knees. Just hovering. Not pushing back. Just having them a couple inches off of the ground. Pushing through the shoulders. Beautiful. Release, sitting on the knees. Sit back on the toes. Shake out those hands. Warming this body right on up. That's what we're here for, right? Beautiful. Very nice. Go ahead and come in for our plank. So we already have our toes tucked. Hands are forward. And lift the knees. Pushing through the shoulders here. Breathing. Maybe taking some rocks. Forward and backwards. Having that tailbone tucked. Beautiful. We're going to hop, step, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. You can go ahead and ragdoll here. So just grab for the opposite elbows, or you could take your peace fingers around your big toes and pull you into this stretch deeper. We're not going to be here too long. Just giving our hearts a little break. Having those hips over the heart. Beautiful. Slowly, we'll pill up. Very slowly. Head and neck come last. We land into Sadasana, aka mountain pose. Inhale, arms up overhead. Go ahead and bring your palms to touch. Maybe take your gaze up. And we fold. Plant those hands. Step the right foot back, followed by the left. Lower down the knees, the chest and the chin. We're going to pause, look forward, feel that arc in the back. Roll forward into our cobra. Beautiful. And release. And meet back. Downward facing dog. Very nice. Hop, step, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we're going to root to rise. Arms come all the way up overhead. And this time we'll exhale them down through heart center. We're going to come into chair, so go ahead and send those hips back. Bending at those knees, making sure the knees are together. Making sure the pelvis is not splaying forward, but it is neutrally tilted here. Firing up that core. We're going to shift the weight into the right foot. We're coming in for warrior 3. So once you shift that weight, we're going to slowly send that left foot back. Gazes forward, finding that drishti. Arms can go out into airplane or at heart center. Whatever feels better for you. And we're going to step back. Pivot on that back foot and open up to our warrior 2 here. Breathe, making sure you can see that front big toe. Front knee is not over that front ankle. And dropping that left hand, right hand sweeps up. Maybe taking that left hand towards that right thigh. And right hand is up and overhead, gaze is following. We are smiling, happy yogis right now. Beautiful. Back to warrior 2. Interlace the hands behind the back. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears, and we will come forward and come into our humble warrior, allowing the hands to just be heavy, hanging forward here. Breathing, noticing the compression of your right thigh, how that feels. Maybe the thoughts that come up from this uncomfortable position. And then how we come up. We release back into warrior 2. We're going to use the power to pivot and step to this left side and come in for tree. Here. Here, never at the knee or the thigh. Beautiful. Hands at heart center. Grow nice and tall. Once your tree feels stable, you can grow those branches out. Finding that gazing point. And then finding your ease, your sukha. Breathing. Oh, yes. Amazing you are. Okay, we're going to step this right foot, coming in for goddess. So 3 to 4 feet apart. Pivot those feet. Bend those knees. Go ahead and take the arms into cactus here. Fingers spread wide. Embody the goddess that you are. You are amazing. And you know it. Go ahead and straighten those legs, coming up for star. Wiggling those fingers. Reaching for the stars. Back to goddess. Maybe coming up on the toes. Seeing how that feels for you. Keeping those arms in cactus. Just playing with the power. Challenging yourself. Pushing yourself. And back to star. Reaching for the stars. Beautiful. Straight or pivoting that front foot back to the front. Pivoting the back foot. Coming in for our triangle. So turn that body towards that right foot now. And we fold. If you want, you can bring this back leg in a little bit, more in like a pyramid pose. As always, finding what feels good for you here. We want the spine to be as straight as possible. Beautiful. Plant the hands, step it back into our downward dog. We're going to vinyasa, so roll forward into plank. Look forward. Lower down into chaturanga. Push up, upward facing dog. Everybody meets back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Hop, step, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll root to rise. Head and neck come last. Arms come up overhead and bring them down through heart center. Very good. Go ahead and sit back, coming in for our chair. Making sure the feet are together. Nice zip up action here. Knees are together. Hands at heart center or over your head, whichever you prefer. Neutral pelvis. Breathing. Feeling that heat. Inviting that heat. And shifting the weight to the left foot. And we are coming to step back for warrior 3. Airplane arms. Gaze is forward. You can also have your hands at heart center if that feels better for you. Really rooting down through that big toe to maintain that balance. And stepping back, pivoting open, coming in, warrior 2. Very nice. You can see that front big toe. That knee is not over that ankle, and you're pushing into the outside edges of your feet. Almost pulling them together in a way. And dropping that right hand, maybe reaching for that left thigh. Left arm goes up and overhead for our exalted warrior. Breathing. Coming back through our warrior 2. Interlacing the hands behind the back. Pulling them away from the shoulders. And we bring our chest forward and allow the hands to come over our head. Humble warrior here. And breathing, feeling the compression in that left leg now. Always a weird feeling when we have muscles engaged, yet we are trying to compress them. The muscles don't necessarily like that, but it's good for us. Gets rid of toxins and all kinds of bad things. Inhale, we rise back up. Come back into our warrior 2 here. Making sure our stance is good. And we are going to bounce over to tree on this right foot. So here we go, coming up. Either at the ankle, the shin, never the knee. Here we are at the thigh. I'm not a fan of not being turned towards the camera, but this is the way we are. Once you find your gazing point, you feel good here. Go ahead and get those branches growing. Breathing. You are amazing. We are going to step open into our goddess pose. So 3 to 4 feet. Feet are pointed towards the outside edges of the mat. And knees are bent. Arms are in cactus. Neutral tilt in that pelvis. Beautiful. Straighten those legs and arms. Star. Go ahead, reach for the stars. Wiggle those fingers. And coming back into our goddess. Maybe trying to come up onto the toes. Seeing what that feels like here. And breathing. Smiling. Happy yogis. And we're going to go ahead and release. And we're coming in for our triangle. So point the front left foot forward, pivot on that back foot, take the body forward, hands up, and we fold. Same options as last time. If you want to bring that back foot in a little more pyramid style action, please be my guest. Otherwise, we are in our triangle here, trying to keep the spine as straight as possible. Beautiful. Frame that foot and step it back. Down dog. Roll forward. Look forward. Lower down chaturanga. Push up. Upward facing dog. Meet back. Downward dog. Beautiful. All right, let's do it. Matching movement to breath. Inhale. We're going to jump forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Inhale, we'll root to rise. Arms come up overhead. Exhale down through heart center. Beautiful. Coming into chair. Inhale and exhale here. Shift that weight over to the right. Send that leg back. Airplane, warrior, 3. Step back, pivot, open up, warrior 2. Exalted warrior. Back to warrior 2. Interlace those hands behind the back. Pull the shoulders away. And come in for our humble warrior here. Breathe. And back up. Open up to warrior 2. Step over for our tree pose here. Once you feel good and rooted, we will grow our branches. Yeah, going through it faster this time, but we know it. We know what we did last time. Okay, taking that right foot, opening it up, stepping in, coming for goddess. Cactus those arms, smile on that face. Push up, starfish. Reach for the stars. And back down, goddess. Coming up on those toes, if you're into that sort of thing. Whew, beautiful. Straighten those legs. Point those feet towards the front of the mat. Body goes towards the front. Arms up. Fold. Beautiful. Very nice. Frame that foot and step back. Downward dog. Roll forward into plank. Look forward. Lower down chaturanga. Push up. Upward facing dog. Everybody meets back. Downward dog. Inhale and exhale here. Come up on those toes and hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll root to rise. Arms come all the way up. Come down through heart center. Beautiful. Other side. Chair first. Zipping it up. Pivoting that weight. Stepping back, warrior 3. Airplane arms. Step back, open up, warrior 2. And bring that right arm back, left arm up. Coming through, warrior 2. Interlace the hands behind the back, pull the shoulders away, and we fold. Humble warrior here. Inhale, we rise. Back up into warrior 2. Stepping over into tree. And once you get there, you can grow those branches. Breathe. You're amazing. Stepping that left foot out into our goddess here. Cactus those arms. And you got it. See if you can come up on those toes. Playing with the power. Straighten those legs. Star. Wiggle those fingers. One more time. Let's come on in a goddess. your pick here. You can come up on those toes if you wish. Beautiful. Pivot and find our triangle here. And we fold. I hope y'all feel this and y'all's legs feel this. Beautiful. Frame that foot and step it back. Down dog. Let's roll forward. Plank. Look forward. Lower down chaturanga. Push up. Upward facing dog. Let's meet back in child's pose. Just for a second. Inhale and exhale here. And we'll peel ourselves up. Yummy. Mermaid those legs. We're going to come onto our backs. We're going to do everyone's favorite core exercise. So go ahead and interlace those hands. Kali Mudra overhead. We're going to send the left leg down. You can hover it or you can put it on the mat, whichever you prefer. And then we're coming up to the inside of the leg, down, and then up to the outside of the leg. We're just going to do 10 of them. We got this, okay? So left leg down. Up. There's 1. Switch legs. 2. Switch legs. 3. Switch legs. 4. Switch. 5. Switch. Switch. That's 6. 7. Switch. 8. 9. You got this. Come on. This is the last one. 10. Oh yeah, you got it. Hug those knees in. Maybe taking a little rock and roll here. Massaging through that spine, of course. Knowing that child is inside of you that loves this movement, that loves showing up and working on herself. And then grab for those feet coming in for happy baby. Oh yeah. Going ahead, letting that breath come back to its natural rhythm. So amazing. I hope that you enjoyed this flow. I'm not a big repetition person, but I know repetition can be nice for our brains. Pulling down, attempting to get the knees to the armpits, general direction, not there. Very nice. Hug those knees in. And we're going to rock and roll up to a seated position. Sit up nice and tall here. Hands face up or palms up or palms down. Choice is yours. Close the eyes down. Just take notice. How do you feel? How is that chatter in the mind? Go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. You are amazing. Thank you for showing up with me today. I look forward to seeing you back on the mat tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.